Yo, haha, Magnificent.
Holy smokes. Finally back in the bedroom. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Magnificent coming back, yes, with another sneaker review. It feels good to be back in the room. And this is what I normally have been doing before I was going in the car. So for those that know me, you know that, I've been in the car because of the whole pandemic thing, trying to actually get the video done, background noise, you name it. It's been stressful. But finally, and hopefully permanently, this will be the scene for future releases. Now, I finally got a hold of a shoe, the silhouette that I have not been able to get on Yeezy Supply, Adidas, you name it. This silhouette is so limited and it's so hard to get that it's not even funny. They came out with an orange series. They came out with the Phosphors, which was like a Vault series. They came out with the Triple Black, which I have right here. And now they're coming out with the Bones that's coming out next month. When it comes to the Yeezy silhouettes, I felt like as a manual user, because I don't use bots, as a manual user, this shoe, this silhouette is so hard to get at retail. And I think I'm definitely guessing that these things are limited. And it's not to say that it's in high demand, but if, for somebody that's into Yeezys like I am, this was the one shoe that I've been trying to get for the past couple years as a manual user, and I finally lucked out. So I wasn't worried about the whole sizing factor because I think I was able to get I'm pretty sure it's a size 12. And normally in the V2 series, the 350 V2s, I wear a size 13. So to me, it's not really a problem because from what I understand in terms of the construction, the way they designed it is that you can get your foot in there even if your natural size is a size 12 and they tell you to go size up. There's so much room in the toe box, and also there's also another way that you can make room for the foot itself if you put one of these on. So I've done the 700 V2 series. I did the 700 V3 Alphas. And quite frankly, that was good. It was just missing that Yeezy boost that we're accustomed to seeing on the Yeezy 350 V2s. And unfortunately, I was not able to get that in the 700 V3 Alphas because it's not featured. So with the 700 MNVN, they actually incorporated the Yeezy boost. And from what I'm seeing by picture, again, I haven't seen it up close, at least not yet. But there's a little bit more cushion on the midsole. So without further ado, finally, an adult pair of 700 Yeezy MNVNs finally on the channel. So, and I understand the whole thing about bots, but you know what? I'm coming for y'all. I got something. I'm coming for y'all. Manual gang all day. You can see back here, I got like the 700. I got the Oculus VR system. So if you're on like Alt Space, Rec Room, I got different types of games, probably seen here. I am in VR, so if you see me in the virtual reality programs, I do Oculus, I have the Oculus Quest. You see me in one of the rooms, you probably see me, it says Magnificent YouTube. Hey, hit me up, man. It's real time. We're communicating, having a good time. So, it's your chance. If you have an Oculus headset, feel free. You see me roaming around somewhere, hey, what's up? It's me. So, got the box right here. It finally came today, and quite honestly, we all know when that release came out, they had limited pairs. And what happened was, I actually didn't think this shoe was coming because I got a confirmation that the order went through. I got a confirmation that the shipping was going through, but there was no shipping activity until a week later. So you can tell it's been a while since the release of the whole 700 MNVN series. And with no shoes being released this past weekend and likely next weekend, major shoes, I'll say that, this is a blessing in disguise. And we'll see what happens Friday. And we'll see what happens this Saturday because there's a couple kind of good shoes that, if you're able to get, hey, it means the world to some people. But if you're not, it's going to suck. So let me get this thing open. I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like. kind of excited too, because again, as a manual user, manual being I don't use a machine or any software technology to acquire shoes. It's me actually just waiting for the shoe, waiting for you to get that whole queue just to purchase the shoe. I've been doing this for a couple years, and the key to all of this, make sure you have patience. If you don't have patience, game over. Now, let's take a look at the box. Open this bad boy up, get rid of the box. I can start flicking boxes now that I'm back in the bedroom. So, here we go. 700 MNVN, it reads black, 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 black. Again, in these days of uncertainty, check your pairs. I mean, you don't have to do a thorough investigation. You don't have to call the FBI, CIA, whatever the case is. Just check your pairs. Make sure certain things line up from the tag to the shoe. Just trust me on this one. But got the 700 box right here. It is a 700 MNVN. The 700 box looks exactly the same like the 700 MNVN, and then also the 700 V3, the 700 V2. It just says 700. So you're not going to know until you actually pull out the box. Let's pull out the box real quick. Okay. Now, out the box, I will say, for the first time looking at these, put this right here. These bad boys, oh yeah, these bad boys are dope. Now, what I like about this is that what I read about the whole upper is that it has like a whole nylon get up. And let me just put my gaming chair. I even got a gaming chair now. I can like slide in and out. That's pretty cool. But anyway, it's got this nylon upper that surrounds, but it acts as one part of the shoe. And for what I understand, it's lightweight and it's very flexible. So that's a good thing for people that have wide feet, because this is a size 12. I normally wear size 13 in the Yeezy V2 series because of the toe box, right? So the toe area is very narrow, and when you put your foot in there, it feels a little uncomfortable. So when you line it up with this 700 MNVNs, you can see that this is it's a much more wider feel towards the toe. So you don't have to worry about my toes getting scrunched up. And one thing you can do, like every other Yeezy shoe, you can take the insole out if you feel like there's too much pressure on your toe. This is removable as well. So you can take the insole out, and that'll create more space for you, especially for a shoe like this that's very hard to get, and taking it back and you're like, this is a shoe I really want to wear. But, so for anybody asking, because I know somebody's going to ask, I would say, let me see something real quick. Let me try it with I'm going to do this live. Let me try it with the insole inside, and then I can kind of feel whether I should keep it. Oh, it actually feels good with the insole in. But let me take it with the insole out. I just want to make sure, see if there's a difference with the insole in and the insole out. All right, so I'm taking the insole out, put my shoe on. I'll tell you right now, it is actually very easy. You can get your foot in there very easily. It's not, you don't have to sit there and strain or anything like that. As long as you get like a size, your natural size, not even a size up, shoe goes up, my foot goes right in. Yeah, man, I actually will say this. You have more cushion on your toe without the insole if you go true to size. You can go a size up. If you want to keep the insole, if you really don't care about the insole, stay with your natural size, and it works just fine. And that's what I'm noticing about this. So you can see right here, this is wide, and I mean wide open in terms of the upper. And I guess that's the advantage of having that lightweight nylon material that you see on the top portion of the shoe. And you can hear that. It's freaking crazy. But it does have that feature. It features that bungee cord where it's like a one lace locking system. Like there's no actual tying that needs to be done. It is literally just one one lace system, which I think is cool. And then when you go in the tongue series, if you put your hand and go like, I just did that, I really did. You take your hand and put it inside the shoe and you kind of press up on it, you can feel that there's a lot of cushion on the tongue itself. So that's good for, you know, your people that wear your shoe for long terms, and you're walking around, so you're not putting stress on your foot, especially when, you know, there's certain shoes that you wear where it's tightened on the tongue and it feels like it's putting pressure on the top of your foot. Whereas this has a wide cushion on the tongue itself, but it's all one system. I don't know how they did this, but you can see the differences in the Boost, right? So the Yeezy Boost series, you look on the midsole, kind of like right here, the Yeezy Boost, this is comfortable. The difference is when it comes to the Yeezy V2, I feel like the Boost is more wider. When they did the 700 MNVN, I think it's the same amount of boost, except it's just compact, but it's kind of up and down. It's more up and down movement. It does have the whole, if I'm not mistaken, 3M technology on the 700 overlays on the outer layer, as well as the midsole, which we will see on the on feet. And I'll actually do the on feet without the insoles. But from what I'm seeing, like so far from what I'm seeing, I like this basic shoe. I know, like I said, I know they had the orange ones, then they had the phosphors. They're doing the bones next month. This is fine for now because I just wanted to get a freaking pair on this channel because it's so hard. I mean, again, my mission this year for my channel was to get extremely hard shoes that, you know, manual user couldn't get. If you're a bot user, they could be hit or miss, but again, it's a very limited shoe. So your boy Magnificent, whew, I'm glad to have these in finally. So if there's any more silhouettes coming from Mr. Yeezy himself, yeah, I'll be prepared. Because so far, when I actually go back to everything, I got the 700 350 V2s. I did the 700 V3, the 700 V2, 700 MNVN, and the Yeezy 380. I had the Mist Reflectives. So it's kind of cool to have these bad boys. And I'm trying to think if there's any other type of Yeezys. Oh, the Quantums. Yeah, when these Quantums right here, it's the lifestyle version. I think they have the Bariums coming out. I think either this month or next month. Likely next month. Whew, that's another one. That's another challenge. So I'm going to challenge myself as a manual user to get the Yeezy Quantums hopefully on this channel at some point, whether it be the Bariums or the lifestyle shoe. But for now, the 700 MNVNs on deck. Let's put these bad boys on feet so we can see how they look in the dark as well as the light. And I'm out.